Good afternoon everyone. My name is Benjamin Aragon, 22 years old from Marikina City.
Benj, ayan, o, diba? Napaka-aliwalas na ng mukha mo ngayon. Unlike last time na parang napakagulo ng buhay mo. Ngayon, ang ganda na ng ano mo, maaliwalas, fresh, mukhang bata, diba? Sariwa. Diba? Yan ang sinasabi ko, napakalaking bagay yung maganda kang haircut. Ewan ko ba naman kung ano naisip mo at pinalago mo na parang pugad ng lawi ang buhok mo. So, ano pa mga naging preparations mo?
Right after this week, I went to my barber, got my haircut, and I went to a gym to have a membership. So, I could prepare my body for the budget if I were became an official candidate.
Pag hindi ka na official, mag-gym?
Actually, I will still continue going to the gym. And I started going to the gym when I was 19 years old, and right now I stopped because of my thesis. And being a student is really busy. I became busy, so I stopped. I sacrificed my so I could have more time preparing my thesis, so I could pass and graduate school. Right now, I'm in my 4th year, like I said last time. So hopefully, I can graduate this year.
Hopefully. Give me ano mo. Kasi bagets siya. Carlo.
Okay, Benjamin, question. As a youth advocate, how old are you?
23 years old.
23, bata pa yun. So, anong advice na pwede mong mabigay sa mga kabataan? Kasi alam naman natin, everybody, especially the young kids now, they're into their social media platforms. So, ang tricky dito sa social media, pwede itong magamit for good and for bad, di ba? So, what's the best advice na pwede mong bigay sa mga kabataan in terms of using their social media platform?
My advice to the young kids who engage in social media, don't be afraid to show who you are. Don't be afraid na maging insecurity. Don't let social media make you insecure because right now we all know that, for example, Instagram, when you scroll into a page of an influencer, it looks like they're living a good life. And I just want to say to the youth that it's not like that. Life is not like everything is like Christmas, like they're always happy. Life is sometimes up, sometimes down. And social media really affects the mind of the youth that because in social media, it really just shows the good parts of your life, not the bad.
My question naman for you is, do you have any insecurities? Yes or no? If yes, if yes, how do you handle them?
I received the same question last time, but I will answer it again. My insecurities is my forehead, my hairline, my body, and I was a victim of bullying when I was in elementary for being too skinny. I was called like anorexic, like that. So by overcoming it, I embraced my insecurity, I accepted my insecurity, and I overcome it by taking action. So going to the gym is my action, and I overcome that.
Thank you.
Bakit ka naman nai-insecure sa sarili mo? Diba? Lahat naman tayo insecurities. Wala naman protect ng tao. Basta, ayaw ko lang sa'yo, whatever that you're going through in terms of insecurities, tayo mong tandaan, guwapo ka sa mata ng hindi lang sa sarili mo, hindi sa mata ng ibang mga tao. Yun na.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Andy Medjamar, 20, from San Jose, Del Monte, Bulacan.
Hello Andy. Hello po. Happy to see you again.
Question. Kunyari may girlfriend ka, tapos sumali ka sa, sumasali ka sa King of the World. Bakit sa kalagitnaan ng budget, sabihin ng girlfriend mo, ayaw ka na sumali sa King of the World. O, anong gagawin mo?
Ano po, same answer din po sa nakaraan. Ay, kanina. Break na lang po.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
My question for you is a very simple question. How will you translate your passion from sports to pageantry?
I translate my sports, basketball, to pageant. Para po sa akin, parehas ko pong nagugustuhan yung pagpapageant at pagbabasketball. Kaya kapag ako po, binabalance ko po ng maayos, pagka may pageant po, syempre, no to basketball po muna, kailangan po mag-pageant, pagka may screening, ganyan, mas inuuna ko po yung pageant. Yun po.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, good afternoon po. I am Rax Galvez, 23 years old, from San Carlos City, province of Pangasinan. A graduate of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture and also a registered agriculturist.
Hi Rax!
Hello po.
Nag-gym ka na.
Yes,
Kasi
po.
medyo nagkalaman-laman ka ngayon.
Yes po.
Tuloy-tuloy mo lang.
Yes po. Medyo sore pang ako ngayon.
Okay. So galing ka na sa international pageant way back 2019, tama?
2022 po.
2022. So ano ang ini-expect mo pa sa King of the World? From international pageant, bumalik ka ng national.
So, mataas po ang expectations ko sa King of the World Philippines kasi ako po mismo personally napanood ko po yung yung org po ninyo, yung event nyo, talaga po nagustuhan ko siya dahil po na-showcase po talaga ng mga ibang candidates yung kanilang sarili, na-express din yung kanilang advocates and everything. Gusto ko rin po ma-amplify din yung aking advocacy. Yun naman po.
Ang suggestion lang, little brush up or polishing pa sa presentation skills sa lakad at sa tindig para mas commanding yung presensya mo.
Yes po. I'm working on it po.
Good afternoon po sa inyo lahat, to the panel board of judges and to the members of the press this afternoon. It's good to see some familiar faces this afternoon. My name is Gian Anderson Lianco. I reside at Malate, Manila, and I am currently studying at the De La Salle College of St. Benil, taking up fashion design. That was my second course, and I also took up advertising at the University of Santo Tomas. And today I'm very excited to be here finally. Thank you po.
Red na rin ang hair mo.
Opo, red talaga siya pero nag-fade na siya. So, nire-touch siya.
Retouch.
But I'm planning to bring it back to black if I unlock to enter the pageant.
Kilala naman natin si Gian actually dahil friends are, he's a designer and most likely famous siya sa social media sa most likely. marami namang mga achievements and all. Alam naman natin mga kaya, di ba, Sheila? Ano na lang? I understand na may mga ilang pageants na nagpa-screen ka. Okay. Alam naman yan kasi nababasa natin sa social media. Anong dahilan sa palagay mo kung bakit hindi ka nakakapag?
I'm very vocal in social media before. I tend to be answering bashers and also I am not, hindi naman ako nagpapaka-impokrito. I am a content creator in X and in everywhere. So yeah, social media influencer in Facebook and X and everyone and everything. Because I want to just show to the world that, you know, the authentic self na hindi ko kailangan takpan, hindi ko kailangan put up a facade to, you know, to be a model of, you know, in the male pageantry perspective. So I am thankful to other pageants who accepted me, and in return, pinakita ko naman yung kaya kong i-provide na talent and skills and intelligence sa pageant.
What was the worst criticism you ever received in social media, and how did you deal with that?
Thank you. Everything boils and circles down to my gender as a member of the LGBT community, and that is what yung mga talagang nilalait nila sa akin from head to toe. Lahat na ng panlalait na tanggap ko na. These are the people without faces. These are the people who hide behind their phones, who have probably they have a dream but they could not achieve. Lahat ng mga insecurities nila, binabato nila, not only to me but to everyone who is a social media personality. I guess sa sobrang harsh ng mga criticisms nila, I could not name one specific anymore. But still, I am standing here. I am here facing all of you, courageous, trying to present myself. Hopefully that the panel would see beyond the social media image.
Gian, thank you. See you.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Ken Sarsmagno. I'm 25 years old and I'm from Ortigas, Pasig. And I'm currently working as a registered radiologic technologist as a profession, but currently I'm working in the radiation oncology department, so I'm a radiation therapist. Yeah.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, sir.
Gusto namin malaman. Ano pa ang mga pwede namin malaman?
Saan niya galing?
Well, actually 2 years ago, I was very active in the show business side. I was doing VCRs and commercials. And fortunately, for my first commercial, it was like a marketing gig for Disney Philippines Studios. I was chosen to be Prince Eric in like the marketing team of the live-action Little Mermaid here in the Philippines. Although I don't really look like the part right now since I don't got a hair anymore. I got a buzz cut like a month ago. But yeah, that was it. And then same year, 2023, I was part of an educational movie, which well, I work alongside with really big celebrities such as Tessie Tomas, Yayo Aguila, and other local celebrities. It was like a celebration for teachers during Teachers Month. Yeah, and other sorts of VCRs, but apparently I had to go back to my work, to my jobs, and you know, I had to put my effort, and I got a license to renew. So I, like the next following year, which is 2024, I had to to focus on my work and my career.
Your family background.
My family background, specifically my mom and my dad, they're professionals in doing pageantry as well. Last year I was part of a specific pageant back in the province, and they were very generous enough for them to like give me legal cabinets. Yeah.
Carlo. Hello.
That already is good.
Hello, bro.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, I just want to know, what what do you think can you contribute to the King of the World itself?
Okay. King of the World, well, I've done my research on King of the World. It's fairly, very reputable pageant, just started last year. And I think this is a very perfect platform to, to actually influence people. And I got this idea of, male pageantry should be revised. I think, this is just in my opinion, but I feel like male candidates or male pageantry specifically, or in general, is being too sexualized. So I feel like male pageantry, opposed to female pageantry, where they are given the platform to influence and actually contribute to charities and to other people, and to actually influence other people to do good, contrary to male candidates, being in a male pageantry, which is, we're just being sexualized in skimpy briefs or underwears online, shirtless, being feasted by social media people. And I feel like King of the World, being fairly new, I think it is still early and perfect time to, be reputable and a bigger pageant in the future.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Joseph Pungas. I'm 29 years old from province of Bulacan. I used to be a flight attendant and I work as host in a cruise line in NCL, and I am a good advocate for mental awareness and also a financial first. Thank you.
Joseph. Si Joseph ba? Call ba? No. Okay, bago. Okay. So, you're a host, tama? Sabi mo?
Yeah,
Nag-work ka sa cruise line?
before.
So,
Now I work as an entrepreneur.
so anong pinagkakaabalahan mo ngayon?
As of now, I am a part-time financial advisor.
Okay?
I am a licensed financial advisor.
Okay. Where?
Sun.
Okay. So, aside from being a financial advisor, ano pa yung mga ginagawa mo sa buhay? As a model or...
As of now, I have a small business in my province, which is clothing lines. And yeah, I'm also a part-time financial advisor.
May mga pageants ka na nasalihan before?
Before, local, Ginoong Bulacan, runner-up.
Okay. What year?
2022.
2022.
Judge last.
Okay. So, pagkatapos ng Ginoong Bulacan mo, nagpahinga ka, eto na yung next. Why King of the World? Bakit naman?
I think King of the World can really help me to boost my confidence, and I love also the platform of the King of the World. And I really want them to inspire the younger generations nowadays.
Relax. First time mo?
Yes po.
Kahit ng mga local pageants, wala?
Sa school po.
Ay, sa school lang. Okay. You're from Makati? So, ikaw ba ang pinadala ni May provincial director ka?
Wala.
Okay. Hi. So, bakit mo naman gustong sumali sa King of the World? Wala kang, sabi mo, wala kang experience from the past, sa school lang. So, bakit tumalong ka sa King of the World?
Gusto ko pong yung ma-experience kung ano yung parang nasa ng ganito yung nasa international ka.
Okay. Yun lang ang purpose mo.
No. Saka gusto ko rin ma-build yung sarili ko, yung confident ko. Na pakikisalamuha sa mga tao. Kasi lumaki po ako sa province, Pangasinan.
Taga Pangasinan ka din?
Yes po.
Okay. So,
apart from joining national pageants, you should always have an advocacy. So, what is your advocacy if you were to become a candidate right now?
Ano po, gusto kong tumulong sa mga yung mga matatandang pulubi sa labas po. Gusto ko magkaroon sila ng yung mga matitirahan na at yung may mag-aalaga sa kanila. Yung napoprovide yung mga needs nila, katulad ng mga gamot.
Okay, how will you achieve that? Kasi it's really easy to say things, you know, pero as a candidate or if ever manalo ka pa, how will you implement that?
Hindi, yung public ERIC.PSAN.
Siguro kapag nanalo, tapos pagkaroon ng kaunting financial.
Hello, I'm John Segui. I'm from Quinta, Rizal, 27 years old. Yung social media, laging lumalabas to. Actually, lagi siyang lumalabas sa social media ko. Then wala naman ako talagang idea, pero dinala ko ng ako dito. Kaya ako dito ngayon.
So parang calling, gano'n?
Yes po, parang may ibig sabihin. Sa akin lang.
Pero compare din sa looks mo before, na-develop ka naman. In fairness, mas fresh ka ngayon. Mas mukha kang bata kumpara dati. Mas, di ba, edge? Mas mag-edge.
Siguro ngayon, medyo nag-mature na ako. Nag-build up yung sarili ko.
Because of the experiences.
Opo. Diba? Alam naman natin, di naman sa isang project, mayroon talagang makulit. Siguro, nandun ako sa point na gano'n. Pero, try it now.
So nag-ano ka na, nag-mature na yun. At nakita ko naman.
100% very mature na ako.
In fairness. Sige, thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Yes.